video I thought I would just demonstrate how well the Toyota Kluger / Highlander holds up after high kilometers. And this is a 2013 model, so it's over 10 years old now. What is it, 13 years old? So yeah, basically I've just picked this one up. It was traded into my dealership where I work at. I bought it just because, one, it's got very good service history, so, and I know these vehicles, and I know these engines, they have very little dramas. Also needed something to lug around the family, something you can throw prams in and baby seats in without caring too much. But anyway, before we start rambling on, I would show some of the little items that show this vehicle's age and the one thing that's actually gone wrong with it. As you go around the front, one thing that makes you can tell is the headlights have yellowed a little bit. Very common on this model. Quite easy fix though. You can polish them out, and it'll change the front end. It'll look new again. So you got stone damage and stuff on your stone chip guard there, your bonnet protector, but that's pretty normal. It's done its job. There's not many stone chips on the bonnet itself. Actually, there's a few, but not many for 310,000 kilometers, and most of its life it's been highway. From what I can tell from the service history and where it was from before. Down below here you can see the chrome starting to peel off. That's the worst part there. You could just take all that off and then wrap it black. It's not real chrome, it's plastic with like chrome plating over the front of it. So yeah, not a big deal. The grille looks pretty good condition. Toyota logo looks good. The bottom of the fog lights, again, a little bit of yellowing, but who really cares? I might even tint them yellow. On the side of the vehicle, I mean, it looks pretty much like it come out of the showroom. I haven't even washed this yet, or polished it, or done anything. I've just driven it the last couple of weeks, 2 weeks or so. I might clean her up and show another video, see what they actually looked after. It does have a little bit of damage done in this bottom corner and in the under tray, zip tied on, and a few wrong bolts put in. I would say it's hit a roo or a small animal on that side of the bumper there. Again, no big deal, especially for a car that I'm just going to put the kids in, and if they want to destroy it, they can. This crossbar lack is starting to peel, but that would probably come up alright if you just clean it and rubbed it off. That would come up. It's no big deal. None of the tint's bubbling or anything like that. On the back, and looks good. It's got a factory tow bar on it. Again, chrome peel. Plastics are starting to go a little bit grey, but actually not terrible. I've seen cars that are like 3 years old where there's worse than a little bit of chips and things from luggage. But that was one thing that I've sort of bought this for, because I'm knowing that I'm going to put a pram in a car. I didn't want to scratch up my Jaguar's bumper, basically. In the boot, everything looks pretty well looked after, actually. No real scratches or anything. It's held up really well, including all the seats. It's got 7 seats. I don't think anyone's sat in the back of these, to be honest. That little dimple's just from the headrest, so it's been down the whole time. That would come up if you just left the seat up. That would come out. And the only other thing I noticed in the back of these struts, they hold up really well actually. No issue there, and they're factory. But they're a bit noisy, so I just need a bit of oil. It's starting to get better now that I'm actually using the boot, so maybe the boot wasn't used much. This side, there's nothing wrong with it at all. I can't see a dent. No door dings, nothing. Same on the other side. Again, why I purchased it, it's been well looked after. A little scuff there, that would come out quite easily. So yeah, as you can see, presents itself quite nicely. It's that pearlescent white colour, even without being polished. You can see the metallic flicker in the back there and in the doors. We'll go inside in a minute. The one thing that doesn't work is the key fob, so you've got to use a key to open the door. Put a new battery in it, wasn't that, so I'm going to buy a new key fob on eBay for about 30 bucks. You can program them yourself, and takes about 5 minutes to program it. Cheap key, that'll sort that issue out. Little rub there, that would probably come out. Again, I'm not too worried. A little bit of tar and stuff up the side, but like I said, I haven't even washed it yet. Okay, inside, here's your door panel. I mean, for a car that's got 300,000 Ks, you would think you would see wearing on this leather here. The only bit of leather on the car that's worn is the seat base. You would expect that. Just a little tear there. I'm not going to worry about that. We'll get in. Center console. I mean, looks really good. There is a tiny little bit of scratching and stuff like that. Again, 300,000 Ks, you'd expect that. Passenger seat looks great. Everything like that. The only other wear spot I can see in this car is this armrest, which I will be buying another one of those. Again, about $25, $28. And you just take the top off, full bolts, full Phillips head screws, pop them off, put a new one on. Start him up. A 2G RFE. Starts up straight away. Always has, always will. Good service history. So 306,000 Ks. AC works, head unit works, heated seats work, everything works. We'll go outside and you can hear it running. Just this window down. No smoke, no nothing. I don't baby it either. Just service it. That's all I'm going to do with it. Until something fails, basically. We're keeping it. So you can hear the radio works. So, everything works. Typical Toyota, really. You can't fold it. These are the back seats. I mean, if I didn't tell you it had 306,000 Ks on it, I don't think you'd know. Rear climate control works, all these the buttons and everything work. But yeah, air vents up in the roof in these models. So yeah, yeah. Would I recommend buying a used Kluger or Highlander? Definitely. Just service it. It will last. That's very common on these. Like I said, cheap fix though. That's your little cubby hole. You can put that seat in there and it turns into a 2-seat king lounge in the back. Come down again, like nowhere at all. Nothing, absolutely nowhere. Again on the back door, so you get your little scratches and stuff. But my 3-year-old Jaguar's got more scratches on it. It's got more rattles too. As you can hear, no knocking, no nothing. Smooth, typical Toyota. But yeah, definitely worth picking one of these up if you can get it cheap. Even if you can buy it, if you want to buy a new one, go right ahead. But now they're all hybrid, and the base model's about 70 grand. So you're probably better off buying one of these, especially when you've got a young one still. I might do a few videos of this vehicle, just upgrading the center console and the key fob, and we'll do something with the headlights. Other than that, thanks for watching.